What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, we about to talk about it. The garage is open, ladies and gentlemen. The weather is good, so we are in here. And now, the IBF has ordered a fight between their current welterweight champion, the undefeated Jaron Ennis, who is 31 wins, no losses, no draw, with 28 wins by way of knockout. They have ordered him to go into negotiations, a 30-day period that was supposed to have started on January 31st. And that opponent is the number 3 ranked in the IBF rankings, Cody Crowley, Canadian boxer who is 22 wins, no losses, no draw, with 9 wins by way of knockout. As I said before, they were supposed to enter negotiations a 30-day period, or else, and if neither side could come to an agreement, they were going to go into a purse bid. And I've explained what purse bids are before, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, you know what those are by now, so I don't think I have to touch on that too much. Now they wanted this fight to take place. It was said that the IBF wanted this fight to take place on March 28th or before March 28th. How? Hey, whatever they decide. But that's not looking like that's going to happen. As said before in the last video, Bozy Ennis, he was campaigning for a fight with Mario Ellis Barrios, and they were wanting to get that fight on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez and whoever his opponent is on May 4th, Cinco de Mayo weekend. That was going to be if they can get that fight set for that date, that's going to be huge for Jaron Ennis in his career. A lot of exposure, what he needs at this point, and also for Cody Crowley. No knock on him as well. It'll be good for both fighters and both fighters' careers. Now, with let's talk a little bit about Cody Crowley. Now, the IBF um not the IBF, excuse me, TGB, Tom Brown Promotions, was listed as a point of contact for Jaron Ennis and his team so that the negotiations can get rolling. And we know Jaron Ennis he is in a current legal battle. If you guys don't know or don't remember, his former manager or promoter Cameron Duncan passed away last year, and I believe his wife was taking over, and she doesn't really know the boxing game, and he was wanting to fight at least 3 or 4 times a year, and then at this point, he was wanting to get big names, big fights, and they were, he felt like his career was getting held up, and he took him to court, and it was upwards of $1 million is what was said he was suing for or released so that he could move forward with his career. Now we do know Jaron Ennis was exclusively signed to Showtime, but Showtime got out the sport of boxing after 37 years. Still hard one, but which left the PBC without a network. The network they signed with was Amazon Prime, or is Amazon Prime, with their first event to take place March 30th. Now, with that being said, Cody Crowley, he's a durable, good fighter. Um, ah, yeah, he's not the biggest puncher, as you can see, with 9 KOs in 22 fights, but definitely, he's a good. He can be a good combination puncher at times. He comes forward real strong, lets his hands go, which is something that the fans want to see. He had a fight with Abel Ramos in which he got a majority decision in that fight. He was actually dropped in that fight. Now, the rules go, if you get hit and your glove touched the ground, they rule it a knockdown, the 10-8 round in whoever knocked you down's favor. But later, that knockdown was ruled not a knockdown, and he went on to win that fight by majority decision. Um, He also had a fight with Josecito Lopez, in which he got a unanimous decision. That was in 2022, and that was a good fight for him. It was a good step up to A guy like Josecito Lopez, really good fighter in his time. I'll say that. But this is where we're at. There's no number two or number one contender in the IBF rankings because clearly it's just how they do things. Now, Jaron Ennis in his last fight, he fought Roymond Villa. He got a 10th round stoppage in that fight. And in that fight, he put on a dazzling display of footwork, head movement, um, the ability to get to hit and not get hit, slip in and out of punches. It was just it was from the later rounds, the early rounds and on into the later rounds. He just kind of put on a display of, you know, being able to do things that a lot of people just don't look at and don't give him credit for. Now, when he had the fight with Karen Chukwukadazim, a lot of people said he got exposed. A lot of people were saying that, you know, this is a reason why he hasn't got the biggest fights yet, because Chukwukadazim was just he showed up very content to move around the edge of the ring, not really wanting to engage, didn't do much, didn't let his hands go. And the problem with Jaron Ennis is that he was trying to walk him down, but he wasn't cutting the ring off. He was pretty much following him around the ring. Now, hopefully he's learned from that. Hopefully he's in the lab working on that, especially because you know, Cody Crowley, he's looking for his opportunity, and we don't know what we do know his style, but we don't know if that's going to be something that he tries to implement to throw Jaron Ennis off his game. Now, with these two fighters, I do believe that Jaron Ennis can win this fight. I believe it's a very winnable fight for him. He definitely has the athletic edge. And hand speed edge and the power edge, as he has 28 knockouts in 31 fights. I believe that this could be a stoppage fight in his favor, but he has to come and put the work in. And if they can get this fight on the Canelo card and he get a stoppage in this fight, that would do wonders for his career. That would definitely put him on the in the title the category of needing to fight elite fighters to stay elite and be elite. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys think about this, man. Do you think the IBF should have ordered this fight, or you think they should have given Jaron Ennis a voluntary title defense against Mario Elasteca Barrios? Let me know what you guys think. And don't forget, I got these shirts coming, God and Grind. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I got some more details on that coming soon. Peace.